Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for older adults, that truth becomes even more critical. After a night of fasting, your body craves the right fuel, not just to wake up, but to support focus, movement, and stable blood sugar all day long. Here's the surprising reality: some breakfast choices that seem harmless or even healthy may actually be working against you as you age. Meanwhile, a few overlooked foods can become powerful allies, helping your body stay strong, sharp, and energized. In today's guide, we'll reveal three breakfast foods that seniors should avoid at all costs because they can lead to energy crashes, inflammation, and even gradual muscle loss. Then we'll share three essential breakfast staples you should always include: foods that provide steady energy, promote healthy digestion, and help preserve muscle and brain health well into your golden years. The goal isn't to give up breakfast, it's to upgrade it. Because the right choices at sunrise don't just nourish your morning, they shape the strength and clarity of your entire day. Let's begin. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Three types of breakfast foods elderly should avoid. 1. White bread and refined flour products. White bread may look soft, familiar, and comforting, a staple on breakfast tables for decades. But for seniors, especially those over 65, this innocent-looking slice of toast could be silently sabotaging your health. Refined flour products like white bread, pancakes made with white flour, or even processed breakfast crackers are stripped of their most valuable nutrients: fiber, vitamins, and healthy plant compounds. What you're left with is a high glycemic, rapidly digesting starch that behaves more like sugar than real food. When you start your morning with these refined carbs, your blood sugar rises sharply, only to crash within hours. That crash doesn't just leave you tired, it often triggers brain fog, dizziness, and hunger pangs, pushing you to overeat later in the day. For older adults whose insulin sensitivity is already lower due to aging, this roller coaster can lead to prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and chronic inflammation, conditions that chip away at your independence and energy. The price you pay is often subtle at first: stiffer joints, longer naps, occasional forgetfulness. But over time, those symptoms pile up: weak muscles, digestive discomfort, unstable moods, all of it connected to what you thought was a harmless piece of toast. There's nothing wrong with enjoying bread, but it must nourish, not deplete. Choose whole grain, sprouted, or oat-based breads that support digestion and provide long-lasting fuel, especially critical for an aging metabolism. So before you butter up your usual white toast, ask yourself, is this bite helping you stay strong or slowly wearing you down? But bread isn't the only breakfast food dressed in disguise. Next, we'll uncover a savory morning favorite that's quietly loaded with salt, chemicals, and inflammation. And it might already be on your plate. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now let's move on to point number 2. 2. Processed meats like bacon and sausage. There's something undeniably nostalgic about the smell of sizzling bacon or sausage in the morning. For many older adults, it brings back warm memories of family breakfasts and simpler times. But as comforting as these processed meats may feel, their impact on an aging body tells a far more troubling story. Bacon, sausage, ham, and similar breakfast meats are often preserved with nitrates and nitrites, chemicals linked to chronic inflammation and increased cancer risk. These meats are also loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats, which silently strain the heart, raise blood pressure, and worsen joint pain. For seniors already facing age related inflammation or cardiovascular concerns, eating processed meat regularly is like pouring fuel on a slow burning fire. The price you pay might not show up after one meal. It's the slow buildup, swollen ankles, unexpected weight gain, fatigue that doesn't go away, and a creeping sense of heaviness in your body. Over time, these effects can strip away mobility, independence, and peace of mind. You might think it's just old age, but in reality, your breakfast is working against you. There are better, safer ways to enjoy protein in the morning. Boiled eggs, plant based patties, grilled tofu, or even leftover roast chicken can offer the richness and satisfaction you're looking for without the hidden dangers of processed meat. So, next time you reach for that strip of bacon, pause and ask, is it really worth trading long term strength for a few moments of taste? But the truth is, danger doesn't always come in greasy packages. Sometimes it hides in your morning cup, in something you sip without thinking, believing it wakes you up. Coming up next, the quiet liquid trap many seniors fall into each day. 3. Sweetened condensed milk and sugary creamer coffees. It starts as a quiet morning ritual, a warm cup of coffee, a splash of sweetened condensed milk or flavored creamer, and a moment of peace. For many seniors, it's part comfort, part habit. But that small indulgence can carry big consequences, especially when it becomes a daily routine. Sweetened condensed milk and commercial creamers are often loaded with refined sugars, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats. While they add richness and sweetness to your coffee, what they truly add is a hidden burden on your metabolism. These ingredients cause blood sugar spikes that are particularly harmful for aging bodies already struggling with insulin sensitivity. And the fats used in many creamers, especially hydrogenated oils, are linked to inflammation, artery damage, and cognitive decline. The price you pay isn't just a momentary sugar rush. It's the afternoon crash that leaves you napping more than moving. It's the brain fog that clouds your memory. It's the creeping fatigue, rising blood pressure, or stubborn belly fat that you can't quite explain. You may think it's just a tablespoon, but those tablespoons add up, slowly chipping away at your vitality. There are better ways to enjoy your morning cup. Try lightly brewed coffee with a splash of unsweetened almond or oat milk, or infuse it with cinnamon or vanilla extract for flavor without the damage. If you crave creaminess, consider plain Greek yogurt on the side for natural richness without the sugar bomb. So before you stir in another spoonful of sweetness, ask yourself, is this really how you want to start your day? Feeding inflammation and fatigue? Now that we've uncovered the dangers hidden in these everyday choices, it's time to shift the spotlight. What should go on your breakfast plate to protect your strength, energy, and independence? Let's dive into the foods your body truly craves. 3 types of breakfast foods elderly should eat regularly. 1. Tofu or whole soy foods. In a world full of overprocessed breakfast options, tofu and whole soy foods stand out as quiet champions, especially for older adults looking to preserve their health and vitality. Often overlooked or misunderstood, these simple plant-based proteins offer powerful benefits for seniors, far beyond what meets the eye. Tofu, edamame, and unsweetened soy milk are rich in complete protein, meaning they provide all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and stay strong. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia, making protein more important than ever. But the beauty of soy isn't just in its protein content. It's also a source of isoflavones, natural plant compounds that support bone health, heart function, and even help regulate hormones, particularly beneficial for postmenopausal women. What makes soy foods especially ideal for seniors is their gentleness on the digestive system. Unlike heavy meats or greasy breakfasts, tofu is light yet deeply nourishing, supporting energy without weighing you down. And when prepared simply, steamed, grilled, or lightly sautéed, it can pair beautifully with vegetables, grains, or a warm miso broth. In a time of life when every bite matters, choosing foods like tofu is an act of preservation, of strength, mobility, and mental clarity. So next time you're deciding what to eat for breakfast, ask yourself, do you want to fuel your day or just fill your stomach? But protein isn't the only key to a strong morning. There's a humble root, sweet, vibrant, and full of healing potential that could completely transform your digestive health and energy. Let's take a closer look at the power of this golden morning food next. 2. Boiled sweet potatoes. Sometimes the most powerful healing foods are the ones our grandparents grew up with, and few foods are as quietly nourishing as the humble sweet potato. For seniors, boiled sweet potatoes aren't just comforting, they're a nutritional powerhouse perfectly suited to the needs of aging bodies. Sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, giving your body sustained fuel throughout the morning without causing blood sugar spikes. That's critical for older adults, especially those managing diabetes or blood sugar instability. But these vibrant roots go far beyond just energy. They're packed with beta carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, essential for protecting aging eyes, maintaining healthy skin, and boosting your immune system. One of sweet potatoes' greatest gifts is their high fiber content, which supports digestive health and regularity, a common struggle for many seniors. They're also naturally anti-inflammatory, rich in antioxidants that help reduce joint stiffness and protect against cellular aging. What makes boiled sweet potatoes especially special is how gentle they are on the stomach, soft, easy to chew, and easy to digest. They don't overwhelm your system the way processed foods do. Instead, they quietly support you, giving your body exactly what it needs to start the day balanced and strong. Eating a boiled sweet potato in the morning is more than just nourishment. It's a ritual of respect for your body, a warm, grounding, stabilizing food that says, I choose to care for myself today. But fiber and antioxidants are only part of the equation. There's one tiny seed, nearly invisible to the eye, that holds immense power to fight inflammation, support the heart, and protect your brain. Let's explore the secret strength of this ancient superfood next. 3. Chia seeds or flax seeds. They may be tiny, nearly invisible on your spoon, but chia seeds and flax seeds carry the kind of power that can reshape your morning and over time protect your health in ways most breakfast foods can't. For seniors, these ancient seeds offer a concentrated dose of what the body needs most: fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and plant-based nutrients that fight inflammation and support long-term wellness. As we age, chronic inflammation becomes one of the silent forces behind many conditions: joint pain, memory loss, fatigue, and even heart disease. Both chia and flax are natural anti-inflammatories, rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation, protect the heart, and support brain function. For older adults concerned about staying mentally sharp and physically strong, these seeds are a simple but powerful ally. Even more impressive is their impact on digestion. Just a spoonful of chia or ground flax delivers soluble fiber which gently supports regular bowel movements, lowers cholesterol, and keeps blood sugar stable. a major benefit for those managing diabetes or metabolic issues. They're also versatile and easy to add to your routine. Stir them into oatmeal, blend into smoothies, or soak them in warm water to create a nourishing morning tonic. There's no prep, no hassle, just quiet nourishment that works behind the scenes. Choosing chia or flax each morning is like giving your body a head start, a daily act of care that builds resilience from within. But while seeds bring strength from the inside out, there's one more layer of breakfast that completes the picture, a food that ties it all together with protein, flavor, and timeless comfort. Let's talk about what happens when nature's perfect protein meets a senior's morning plate. A new morning, a stronger tomorrow, the power of breakfast in aging well. As we grow older, every choice we make, especially what we put on our plate each morning, becomes more than just a matter of habit. It becomes an act of self-preservation, of honoring the body that has carried us through life's joys, struggles, and triumphs. Breakfast is no longer just a meal. It is a daily opportunity to invest in our strength, our clarity, and our independence. The foods we've explored today are not about trends or restrictions. They're about wisdom. The wisdom to recognize that some so-called comfort foods may silently drain our energy, and that others, simple, wholesome, often overlooked, may hold the key to a longer, more vibrant life. Choosing boiled sweet potatoes over white bread or tofu over bacon may seem small, but over time, these choices compound, building a body more resilient to disease, more capable of movement, and more attuned to joy. The price of neglect is high: fatigue, foggy thinking, lost strength. But the reward of awareness is even greater: energy, focus, and the ability to keep doing what you love. So as you prepare your breakfast tomorrow, pause, not just to eat, but to reflect. Ask yourself, is this meal fueling my future or feeding my decline? The answer may lie in a handful of seeds, a warm root vegetable, or a protein-packed bite you once overlooked. Because the truth is, it's never too late to nourish your body differently. And age with intention, one mindful morning at a time. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.